This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tight end goes in motion. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Well, no surprise on third down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Looking to pass, it's Lagway. It's a short completion to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, sometimes a change in scenery is all a player needs, and DJ Lagway was always a talented guy at Florida, and it just never materialized. But here with Baylor, he certainly has a fresh start and has played tremendous, and now the Bears on the precipice of competing for a championship.
No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Cunningham. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, he was wide open, and that would have been a huge gain for this offense. What a mistake. Sometimes you can just take your eyes off the football. There is no way to explain him dropping that ball. He's normally such a better player than that. Tell you what, you got to put that one behind you, because that one could be in the back of his mind the entire game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Gets the first and still running. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Chris, I've been so excited to finally see him in person. Q1 Lacey is such an explosive player. What a beautiful run right here. And between he and Chambliss, these guys are powering this Ole Miss offense. And certainly they're going to have to play well today if they want to win this game.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Delivers quickly to the left side. And is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And looking downfield, it's Lagway. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's Baylor on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. A running play called on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down, but plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Freeman. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To throw, it's Lagway. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here comes the rush. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Look out, off and running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Nice grab. It's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Bears are looking to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Pressure is coming. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pressure's on. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, in these playoff games, points are at a premium, and this is a huge mistake by the offense. It looks like they've got points in their pocket, and the defense is able to step in front of the pass and take it the other direction.
Bringing it out, it's Freeman. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the ground, it's Turner. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. To throw, it's Lagway. Coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Miller. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past this.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Holy cow, Chris. This feels like a 14-point swing like you called it. It's in the end zone, and he takes it back 100. My goodness. That is an enormous play in this game and will totally change the momentum going forward.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
There's the adjustment on defense. They have been killing them with the back out of the backfield, and finally the defense is able to adjust and get out there. And then a nice hit right as the ball arrives. That's quality stuff on the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. He's got space. Touchdown, Baylor. He runs it into the end zone. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Short pass finds the tight end. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Lacey. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Looking downfield, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Makes the catch. It's Cunningham. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Handoff to the single back. Got it open, headed to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Freeman. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The sure hands. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. And it's Ole Miss in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Back to pass. It's Lagway. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And the Bears looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
On the move now. He's got some space. Look out. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to...
Touchdown, Bears! Still no answer for the passing game. Now the all-important extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Cook. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking. This offense continues to pour it on. Where are the skeptics now that said this group didn't have a chance? They're closing in on another playoff victory, and they'll be on to the semifinals.
And, Chris, it's wild. In this quarterfinal round, we continue to see the higher seeds struggle. That layoff, it's becoming so prominent and such a talking point in these playoff discussions. And here again, the lower seed executing to a higher degree. This touchdown right here, great example of that. This group has played so well, so hard, and they'll be moving on in this playoff.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Touchdown, Rebels. Powers into the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Point after, up and good. Bringing it out, it's Freeman. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Let's go.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
And now from the pistol formation. They'll run it to the left. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. And they look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very